Use this body part to develop your freestyle dance much faster. Want to know what I'm talking about? Stay tuned. This video is brought to you by Beyond the Move, the freestyle dance program for any dancers at any levels. So, you know, when you are in the club dancing, most people don't see your full body, right? Because, you know, it's crowded, people all around and people are dancing and all of that. Most people don't necessarily see your full body, right? So therefore, they mostly see your upper body. And the body part that I'm talking about that you can actually use in your advantage is your arms, right? So understanding one of the ways to use your arms to kind of develop your freestyle further, but also to kind of add more character and charisma to your way of moving is using unstructured way with your arms. So what I mean by that is often when people think about arms move, all of a sudden they think about, okay, structured movement, you know, things like, you know, touching and, you know, things like, you know, very structured to do so that, you know, they can, you know, have a sense of being intentional with their arms. And in a way it's true, but it's not the only approach. You don't necessarily always have clean lines, right, to be intentional with your arms. I want to go on the opposite side. I want to go completely opposite this time and talk about being still being intentional, but in an unstructured way. So basically just break all the structures and still performing with your arms in a very intentional way. And when you do that, you kind of add somehow a lot of charisma in your way of moving, and also you kind of also increase your confidence because you know how to play with your arms, so that when you are in a club, even if you don't have a lot of space, and I'm saying club, but it can be anywhere, you know, but club is, you know, somewhere, you know, we can be, you know, just, you know, partying, exchanging with other dancers and things like that. And just by doing, you know, simple movements, right, and not moving all over the place because it's crowded, but still have a lot to offer, you know, just by utilizing your arms in certain ways, okay? So the first thing is to just remove all the structures and remove all the kind of aesthetic movements which are very clean, very structured, right? So we're gonna just go wild with our arms. So that's the goal here. So I'm gonna play the music, and first we're just gonna explore this, which is being intentional about being unstructured with your arms. Move them randomly, but just one thing still attached to the music vibe, right? That's the only thing. But I want your arms to just go, you know, a bit more random, okay? So let's go for it. Okay, so first, it's not a full performance or a full demo yet, you know? You just want to explore, you know? Start just by getting familiar with the music vibe first, you know? And imagine here, you can't really, you know, move that much. You can't be, you know, big like that, you know, there isn't enough space. So therefore you have to kind of contain yourself, contain your, you know, your movement, but still you want to, you know, have a decent level of, I would say, style, you know, and you're just playing with your arms, you know, and start moving your arms and emphasize on them more, you know, and there's no structure here, you know, I'm just moving them randomly, but I'm still being intentional about it, you know, just here like that, you know, simple things like this can go very far, you know, just like that, just this, and you do this on purpose, you see, just your arms. All right, you know, okay, so none of this, none of this, none of this, you know, none of these ones, you know, just ha. All right, Just that. And you do this for quite some time. Not just one song, but actually really be intentional about it. And see almost like your arms, you know, they are dancing by themselves. It's almost like they're part of your body, but they are, moving by themselves because they're very independent and very random and very unstructured. And you're just going like this, just like that, just like that. Yeah? And I guarantee you, just by doing this, if you feel like usually you're not very comfortable with structured move, you will still feel empowered to use your arms, because now you realize, okay, I can do pretty much whatever I want with my arms, and they will still look good if I'm being intentional about it. You see what I mean? That's the goal here. That's the goal here. You see that? So that was just me exploring random movement with my arms and, just exploring, just playing without any concept, without any structured movement. It's just me moving my arms and being intentional about it and having the music as my partner to do so. Okay, so now I'm gonna do an entire freestyle just like that, a quick demo to show you basically if I was playing with this and how I would do it. And then after that, yeah, it's pretty much the end of the video after that. All right, so let's go for it.
To my real ones that know this ain't for you. To my enemies, I still love all day. Everybody's still growing and learning themselves, right? My true story. Yo, pondering how to approach. Some of y'all sensitive, but y'all still need to know. Wonder how a bunch of sheep can have opinions on the goat. We all on the same continent and off the same boat. Remember early on, y'all ain't treat me all the same, no. Used to question why the brothers even rock with me, folk. Remember y'all used to wonder about wonder. Question why they ever wanna push a black woman. Niggas on my label who ain't want me in the front end. Some sisters in the industry, I know y'all was front. I know it. Dressed too tomboy, rap too lyrical. I can say more, the pain will bring a few tears to you. I shed a few with Boo Bad in Fort Lauderdale. Now I'm booed up, they boo hoo cause I didn't fail. Know who you are. I was told names never tell. The weight that I carried those summers, I'm never frail. Now they say I ain't elite. Who are they? On to the next, I don't take time to address opinions that ain't Knife, Dre, or Jay-Z. Only rap radars, I need a them and the streets. Be careful the validations y'all see. I've been in them offices, they don't look like you or me. I've been in offices that they look like me. I learned lessons about my essence and this industry. Y'all banked on the wrong ones, wasted your energy. Lost more interest, got me laughing at my enemies. Every door you close, every back you turn. Can't keep me away from the life I earned. My rock bottom still the high life y'all yearn. What ain't given, I had to take my turn. Came back more ammo like Cleo to burn. Blow, 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 nigga burn. We ain't forgot about them shots, Jack. They gon' be mad when I squeeze back.
Money talk, bullshit, walk, you dig. If you aim, you better squeeze. Real ones multiply, chump niggas bleed, you feel me?
We ain't forgot about them shots, Jack. They gon' be mad when I squeeze back.
You can bank on that, nigga. 252 coming live from the Boogaboo basement for the big faces, nigga.
Yo, let's keep it a whole G and talk about it up front. The best point blank period, every mob talk. It goes below and we still get it.
Yes, this is so much fun. Why? Because we just not overthinking it and just let it be and just randomly moving but being intentional about it. You see what I mean? And this alone can remove so much pressure, right? And I know toward the end of my performance, I started to go a bit more wild, And if you have less space, obviously you can still contain it, But it's all about, believing in your style, your attitude, and just say, okay, I don't have to be all the time very structured to look good. I can still look good and still look cool, with no structure, and just playing with the music. You see what I mean? So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. And as usual, if it's something that you would like to dive deeper into, I highly recommend that you check Beyond the Move. our program goes much deeper into those type of, training, and you have a much better support as well than YouTube by watching, several different videos on YouTube. But in the program, you will have a much better, step-by-step training plan to actually get the best result out of the training. So if it's something that you would like to have more details about, as usual, click in the link in the description below, and hopefully I will be working with you soon. Other than that, once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for, just being here with me, and I see you on the next one. See you.